So that's 3 Twiggies, I think. So let's see how things turn out. We should be live, I hope. It's not showing live, but it should be. So, Jello, good evening and welcome back. Hopefully I've got everything correct this time. It should be, I'm assuming, because obviously it's delivered now. It is a week late, but it's okay, we'll just crack on and go from there. It should be the Eddie Stobart build, which will hopefully open up in front of you, and we'll carry on. Obviously we're going to take 2 packets out of the package, and we'll use the other 2 plus the previous 2. But while we are doing everything like that, we're going to go ahead and go Jello all in the chat, and then we're going to go ahead and say links, and it should have all the links. So while we're waiting, don't forget to say hi Spoon in the chat, and we know that you're here, and we can like say hi to you in a little while, and we'll get right back to a lot of stuff. So while we are waiting, why don't you head over to our Discord, read the rules, find the code, enter the code in, and bam, you're in. You'll have access to a lot more channels, so you can have a chat with me and all the other fellow followers and fans and all that. We also have our Facebook, where I've basically been on there virtually all day doing some bits and pieces, and in between meetings and some other bits and pieces like that. So let's see, what's up next is the Fiverr store. So yes, if you wish, go over to the Fiverr store, have a look at the merchandise over there and purchase away. It's all going back into the company, because the company is doing their own version of like YouTube and Twitch and everything like that. It's all going to be like rolled into one, and I'm obviously helping to support it, get it out there, and I'm actually on their beta at the minute, so hopefully we'll get some more information about that soon. But it is on the Discord. You can have a chat with the owner, because the owner is on my Discord. Let's see, after that we have the Instagram. So yes, come join us on the Instagram, and you'll have a chance to see all the photos and grab all the links to the videos. After that we have obviously our main Twitch account, so come over to Twitch if you're watching it back on Fiverr or YouTube. So yeah, come over to Twitch, hit that follow button, be one of the 200 members, and you're entered free of charge into a competition to win some goodies. If you haven't yet, head over to the Twitter, find us on Twitter, hit those retweets when they come out, and you'll have a chance to get your name shouted out live as well, and be in the race of being the top 3. If you haven't yet, go over to our main YouTube channel, which is a family friendly YouTube channel where we play Lego games, Minecraft games, other family friendly games, and we are currently doing some Lego builds for one of the games. Otherwise, you're here for the YouTube adult account, where we are playing adult games as well as doing in a real life builds, where we've done the child, which is also known as Baby Yoda. Are you doing the Eddie Stobart build? We've actually started just last night on the live stream the Titanic, where we had a little oopsie, and that's sort of like tried repairing it, and yes, it's not working. Bits just gone missing, and so I've contacted, and they are happy enough to send out a replacement, which is a great thanks to them. I did try reaching out and no one got back to me, so I had to reach out to the company itself. Let's see, so we've covered all them. So yeah, but if you're watching any of the videos, remember, if you haven't yet subscribed, hit the free subscribe button. If you think I've been a spoon, and most of the time I am a spoon in any of the episodes, hit that thumbs up. If you want to get notified when the videos come out, click on that bell and just click it over to all, and you'll get notified for all the videos that goes up. Or you go personalised, and you'll just do certain videos as you wish. And if you wish, and you got any feedback, leave it down in the comments, or even say it on the live chats. So we'll give it a few more seconds. I'll head over to Twitter and find out who these lucky retweeters are. So yes, so I don't know if I've done that. So just in case I haven't done it, hi Claire, how you doing? Hi there Roy, how you doing? Wabbit's sitting there over there twiddling her thumbs. I think she's trying to type and it's not working for her. So, alright, so here we go. So this is your last chance to get them shoutouts over from a Twitter. So a 3, 2, 1, a refresh. So let's see who we got here then. So in first we have Roy, in second we have Claire, and in third we have a Wabbit. Thank you very much, you three, for being top 3 retweeters. If you do retweet afterwards, thank you very much, but sadly you've just missed out. So hopefully I will get things going. So yes, I've got to say a big thanks to Roy. Obviously he lives a little bit away from me. I won't go into too much details on that. And because the postie around my way, either they don't know where we are, or because we're in the middle of nowhere, we never ever get any posts. So I'll send all my posts to the family friend, Roy, and he obviously accepts all my posts. I've actually got a letter here from another YouTuber, and that will be opened on a separate stream, and we'll see what it's all about. But yes, he's obviously taking in my packages and my letters and my post and all that sort of stuff, and he then contacts me to say that I've got delivery, and then we either meet halfway or he comes to me. He actually came to me today and had a cup, or shall I say a bucket of beverage. So yeah, he was happy, and yeah, so thank you very much there, Roy, for accepting all my posts. And I'm terribly sorry that the packages have actually increased from 1 to 3, so thank you very much for accepting it. So a big thanks to you. So we're going to go over to the main screen. Hopefully I've got the right one, because I've got 2 that's called main screen. So I'm actually setting up ready for a special episode coming up soon, which is going to be, I think, in the middle of one of my streams. Yes, so we'll make sure we don't go on that, because obviously I've been speaking to a few other people and hopefully I can get them in. Alright, so 3, 2, 1, main screen. Right, so that needs changing because it's supposed to be on a fade. Right, so obviously if the package behind is correct, we have more issues. So we've got our 13 from last time, we've got 14 from last time, so hopefully we've got them here, what we require. So let's go ahead and grab a knife, and it'll be nice and gentle, and just get a little bit out. Obviously got to be extreme. Oh, hang on, that's starting to go blunt. Got to be extremely careful with knives and that. So we'll take it nice and easy and go find the centre part there, and we'll just get a little bit in there, get it going, and we'll just take it across nice and gently, and we should be in. Come on. Like I said, it's going blunt, so we'll like to snap it off and put it in a sharp spin. I've got one of them sitting around. There we go, so we've opened the packet, and most importantly, put the knife away, because we don't want anyone getting hurt, especially if you're a kid and you're getting all these. Get your grown-ups to do it, and we'll soon find out. Oh, it is Stobart. Right, there we go. We have obviously a love letter that we normally get. Yep. So yeah, so they've already taken the money already. The money actually goes out before. Alright, so that's now empty, so that can be the bin bag. And what we've got here then? So we've got up to 14, so that's 16. Oh dear, it looks like missing 15 at the minute. No, there's 15, there's 16, 17 and 18. So let's flick around, and there we go. So we've got some nice parts there. They look complete. Oh, we've got the seat. And some more of the seat. Oh, and then... Right, so it looks like we're splitting the seat. Oh, no! Right, so we've got electronics. And some other bits and pieces. Seat parts, so we'll put them to one side. Just behind us there. Alright, and then we'll go back to 16, which is obviously part of the passenger seat. That is details from underneath, which we'll go to more. 14, electronics and wings. And then 13. So we're going to start off with 13, which looks like just some mats. That should be easy enough to sort out. So we'll get cracking. So where's... no, we'll open it like that. There we go. So we'll get that. And yeah, we don't need instructions, do we? We've done it without instructions. Okay, the first one we've done instructions to show everything. So let's plot that out. So we'll go through all the parts as we go and see how things turn out. So there's obviously the main cab part. Some people have had issues with this snapping, touching wood. It hasn't happened, so we'll go ahead and open this up. So we've got some mats, and we'll go ahead. I've been told that there's letters and numbers and things underneath, but we'll soon find out. See how it turns out. But we'll do what we can. I'm going to keep plastic because that's going to come in handy for when we do the Titanic, if we've got to do any touch-up repairs, and should be able to get these to fit on quite nicely. Right, so just pops open just like so. And what we've got here then? Alright, we've got this first one, got a bit of a curve to it, so it's got an R, so it's either going to be right or rear. Let's see what this one is. This one's got an F, so that must be front, so this must be rear. Alright, so yeah, just in there. Let's see if we can get it on there. No, you can't quite see it. So it's got an R on that one, so that must be on the rear here. So the only place I can think of, it's there. So goes in quite nicely. And got a couple of little rubber pegs on them. Let's just grab the pliers a little bit and give them a little tug. Because I don't know, do they have a... I would have thought they would have had like a little taper pointed arrow type thing with a little lug behind it. And no, we're not going to trim any of these off. People say, oh, you've got to cut them, you've got to cut them. We're not going to cut them. That's not quite flat, so this, grab that and give it a little tug. Personally, I wouldn't have the back wall on just yet. Right, so that's sort of like lifting, so I might put some glue behind that, but I don't really want to use glue if I can help it. Just give that a little tug. And yeah, seems to be looking alright. Black on black is a bit hard to see, so you can just about see it in there. I have to adjust the light a little bit. Yeah, you can tell the shape difference. We've got that there. Yes, these were in the gift pack that we got on issue 1. Alright, so this is the front. So I don't think it's going to go too far forward. The peg seems to be offset, so yeah, there's an F on that one. You can just about see it in the centre there. There you go, F. And as you can see, the pegs are right off centre, so they must be these two here, that one and that one. Go away, spam. Alright, so we'll get them to pop in there. And that seems to have just gone straight in without any hassle. So yeah, I think I might have to put some glue on them, which I don't really want to do. I'll get the paintbrush out later and give it a little brush down because it's getting a little bit dusty. Alright, so this one looks like it's definitely going to be the passenger side. There's nothing on the back there other than 6 lugs. But yeah, it's not what I would have used, that sort of style. It's like a little arrow like that, and then it's got like a shoulder behind it, so when you pull it through, it then holds it in place. A bit like the tags that you get on your clothing, especially in this country. Right, so we'll get that in there. So we've got 6 pegs for 6 holes, and we'll try dropping them in. Alright, so I've got one in quite nicely. Come on. I've noticed my camera's moved as well. I wonder if that was because of the kids jumping around my desk earlier. Right, so we've got 3 in the back here, so we'll give that a little tug. And give this one a little tug. It's right next to a screw point. And go for this one. I will go for an ad break in between the issues, because that will help me get some bits sorted out. So that's that one. I might have to enlarge one of the holes. It looks quite small. Okay, give it a little pull. But, yeah, that front mat fell off, so we'll have to probably do a bit of glue. Alright, let's grab a little screwdriver. Let's see if that would help. Yes, it did. Alright, got to try and get that one back in. Alright. So the mat's just falling off again. What's going on here then? Oh, I can hear some music from Wabbit. Right, so that did go through because I did pull on it a little bit. Let's see if that'll go through again. Alright, give a little gentle pull. There we go, that's back in. That's back in. Yeah, I might have put some glue on here. I've got some couple of different glues. That should do the trick. Alright, so that's that and that. That one's been pulled through. So we'll try putting this front one back in. See if we'll latch on this time. Unless they've got trim it, people. Or, I wonder if I just put on my leg that I've got to trim it. Seems to be holding this time. So we've got 3 of the mats in, as you can see there. 2 in the centre and the passenger one. And it looks like this is the driver's one. There you go. Come on. And yeah, that's got 6 pegs as well. Let's move this to one side because I want to keep hold of that. Then I can use it just to mix some paints on or put some glue on it. Alright, so here we go. So that goes over like that, so it matches the pattern. Crikey, some of the pegs are going in quite nicely, and some will give me some hassle. Right, so that's them almost in. Right, so yeah, if you're wanting to watch other people who's doing this exact build, look in the description of the YouTube video, and all the links are there for the people for you to go over, watch, like, subscribe, all that malarkey. Give them a message if you like it or not. Tell them if they've gone wrong. Let them know what you think. Because obviously every bit of feedback, like a message or a thumbs up, helps feed the algorithm for the YouTube community. Right, so we've got, right, one's fallen out. Who was it? Someone said that these ones are an absolute nightmare. So I'll give them a little pull. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't have the back wall on at this point. I'll probably would put it on in a couple of issues time. When we start actually building the cab up, I would normally have done all the trims. So yeah, I'll probably keep this off and get all this part built up, leave the seats out, sort of thing. Build it up and then go on to the shell. But it looks like it's all starting to twist, unless that's how it's supposed to be. Who knows? We'll find out when it gets bigger and better. So there we go, that is issue 13, and we'll go ahead and grab the book and see what it says. I don't think we got any of that wrong, so leave it like that for us, and we'll see what the book says. Alright, there goes the rubbish. Alright, so here we go, we have the book. Oh, let's actually move you out of the way from it. So what we've got then, it's given us the formats, so there's no additional stuff in there, which is great. So it's 13 numbers. Oh yeah, so they were saying that I've got to pull it and then snip it, but I'm not snipping, because obviously they might fall back out again and then you've got hardly nothing to tug on to get them back in. But yeah, if they fall out once more, I will then probably go ahead and glue it. And there we go. So I'll sort of look like that. That looks nice and flat and square, but ours is like bowed up. Strange. Hopefully when we screw things together it'll put it all together. So what we've got here then, foreign travel. So that'd be a nice bit of interesting reading, and then probably go to bed. Kerry Jane, the American style. So yeah, that's got the nose on it, bit like the Freightliners. They're great to work on, they were. And then obviously next issue, which you'll see there, we have the driving controls and the wing panels. So that would be interesting. Obviously I will update the description of the videos all the time, and we'll crack on for that. I will be testing that bit of circuitry, so I'll show you how to test it as well. That little knobby bit there, that's going to be a bit of a nightmare, I reckon. So what I'm going to go ahead now is move, put that away first. Let's grab the folder, which is obviously just behind me. Move that out of the way. I was hiding the Titanic booklet in there just to keep it straight. Okay, alright, let's go this. Open it up, flick it to the back. Obviously got to be careful because I did have one of them staples ping out on me. Right. And snap, and then the whole book just fell apart. And I've already said thanks to the person that actually sent me a replacement book. So there, if we put 13 straight over that side, come on, in you go, there we go. 13 over like that, we'll keep it closed like that, and then we'll move it to one side. And then we'll bring in for the next issue. But while we are doing that, we'll get ourselves ready for the next issue. And yeah, I will open it on stream with you, so let's see where that is. So I'm going to go ahead and run a quick 60-second ad break. Oh, hang on, let's go correctly. Be right back. So yes, it's a quick 60-second ad break, so I can quickly move bits around. So bear with me, and here we go. So there goes the ad break started, and let's quickly adjust myself so we can get things going. So let's move the cab out the way a minute. Let's grab 14 in and have a quick nose. It looks okay still. You know, it's been sitting around for nearly a month. Yeah, all looks fine. So yeah, I've obviously been looking at people's pictures, and I've spotted where some people have been going wrong. And obviously I've been helping other people and getting things put right. Oh, is that a crack? No, that's just the design. So there we go. Alright, we should be good to go. So welcome back after the ad break, and we should be getting going. So here we go. Let's bring OBS back, and now we are going back to the main screen. So as you can see, now onto issue 14, and it looks like it's more work on the cab base. So what we do, give it a quick open, grab the parts. Oh. And once we've got the parts, we can then just go ahead, move the book out the way, and see what we got. So it's been heat sealed down one side. Oh, I've got 3 packets in one. Right, so let's have a look here. I don't think there's anything in there. Let's just give it a little pierce. No, nothing in there. So what we'll do, we'll just give it a slice down there and get the pieces out. There has been quite a lot of debate about this issue on the Facebook page, or on both of them, and it all to do with pedals. So let's pretty go like that. Is that one open? Right, so we've got a few little bits and pieces here which we need to have a look at. And oh, there's a packet of screws. Let's see if we've got an open packet and see if that one has closed. Right, so let's have a look here. So I've been told, oh, that looks a bit dodgy. Some of these bits aren't quite right, so there's all them. Right, let's open this part. Right, is it open? So let's have a look what we've got here then. So we've got a packet of DPO5. I don't know if you've got them yet. I think we have. Right, so yeah, these pedals, they should go together. Right, we'll go through the pedals and go from there. But then we've got to keep an eye on this little red thing here. So what we'll do is put that in the bin, and we'll have a look at see what we've got here then. So we have the micro switch, which they've labelled as number 6 or number 9, 9E or 6. So we'll have a look at that later. We'll test it before we actually start fitting it. We've got a couple of wings, DPO5. So let's grab our screw kit and see if we've got a DPO5. So yeah, DPO5. So we've got what was it? DPO1, DPO4, DPO3, DD, DD, DPO1, 2. That's right. So okay, we haven't had that screw yet, so we're now going to have that one. So we're going to have at least one left over, guaranteed, or should be guaranteed. Everything. So yeah. So let's see what we've got here then. So we've got a gear stick and a little bit of cable, which looks like it goes on there. Well, isn't that supposed to be connected from the last pictures? Oh no. Right, okay. So I'm sure that goes together connected, and we have two pedals. We've got a long one and a short one. The long one is the accelerator, the short one is the brake, but apparently in the booklet it's the other way around. So that one is the brake and that one's the accelerator, but we know from our experience that this is the accelerator. I'll web it if I manage to get it working. Right, so let's have a look at this part now. Feels like I'm missing something still. That doesn't seem right. Yes, that is that piece there. I'm actually missing a small piece. According to the book from behind me, there's a piece that is actually wrong. So yeah, we won't be able to fit this because it's supposed to have a little cradle and it's missing. So that's a phone call to Stobart's. Right, so we'll move on to these other bits then. So we've got the pedals. So accelerator should go on this side. Oh, out. Accelerator should go this side. And will it fit? Let's have a quick butcher's. Pushing the mat out now. So it should just pop in nicely. Alright. This is what I don't like because I might put pressure on the back wall and we don't want to do that. So it's not seem to be wanting to go in. Right, so let's try again. So that's the big side, so that one goes in first. And then we just pop it in on the small side. Is it going to work? Not really just quite right. Oh, yes, it's in. Obviously, it's not a working one, fully working, but it is in. So as you can see, silver pedal is in. Now it's time to get the brake one. We should probably put the brake one in first. Alright, so that goes in. So the brake one's in further. Alright. It's going. I might just have to give it a little push. Don't push with the flat end. There you go. And now that does go out, so that's good. Alright, so Stobart people, I have an issue. I can't connect that up because obviously that sits underneath for the pedal to use, and yeah, it's not good. But you gave me one of those, an extra cab lock, so that locks the cab down. So yeah, I will point this out to you on for my stream. So that's an extra piece which we don't need. So that means we're going to get all this extra. Crikey. Alright, so let's see what's next. That all sits around there. So we'll see which way around that goes. So that going there, like that. Then there you go. Right, so that sits in there like so. It's got like a little key on it. Little wedge, little key on the bottom. Oh, out. Let's take it out to you. on focus, and then you have a little whip part there, goes on there, that goes on nicely. Just a gentle push on and it sits on nicely. So this is where the little red knob goes on top. Some people lost it, some people can't deal with it or anything like that. So let's get that on there gently. Almost on. Right, that's on. So it's now time to get that located, and the other bit in that hole of the mat. Okay, let's try the mat first and then locate it in. There we go. That's in. So I'm assuming, oh, go away spammer. Right, that's gone. Right, so we now need to open up. There is a screw that holds it in. Yeah, there's a screw that holds it in. And we'll go from there. Right, so let's see. So we'll give that a little slice there. And obviously put the blade away. And we'll grab the bigger screwdriver, which is great. Let's grab one out. So it's alright, it just comes with one packet of screws, then you know what you're doing. Comes with more, then it's a bit of a challenge to work it out. So yeah, it's still magnetised. Alright, and then we'll find the screw and we'll just gently pushed it through. Didn't want to do that. Let's push it back in. Come on. That's all popped out now. In the mat and then through the mat. There we go. That in. Yeah, that's in. So let's try and go that way. Back turn a little, then gradually pull it in. Try not over tighten it if we can help it. There we go. That's in. Perfect. So we have our accelerator, our brake, and our gear stick. Alright, up next. Yeah, this is why I don't like having the back board on, because you can't really swing much in. Right, so that's where that sits in there. That will then loop on there, so we won't worry about that just yet. Let's work out which one's which. Alright, so that one's got an R on it, just inside the wing there. And this one, yeah, and that one has an L. Oh, let's see if I can get it on the camera. There we go, that's an L. So we have a left and a right. Why can't I just do it as normal terms, near side and offside? So which one is that one? So depends which way they have it mounted. Right, so goes that way. This side. No, yeah, it must be this side then. That seems to be about right. One, two there. No, not there. Then two there. Aha. There we go. So that was sitting there just like that. I wonder if they're expecting us to take it off at a later date to run a cable or something. So we'll get this one screwed in. This wheel arch. Come on, let's get a couple of screws out. Come on. There's one. Two. I'll just do two at the minute. Come on, there we go. Make sure we put you on properly. Hi Fire, how you doing? Hi Tan, how you doing? and we'll just let's see if I can get it back in shot. Do this one up here. Right, there we go. Give it a little work in. Alright, so we won't go too tight. Yeah, that is broken as well. I was right. There's a little crack in it. So that's nothing to explain to him about. Let's tighten that up. It's got a crack right there, going towards the front. Right, let's get this back front in. There's this other screw. Unbuffering badge, yeah. I think something wrong with our network. Seems to be having issues all the time. And we'll just get that one in. Oh, this camera's moved. Oh, hey, no, missed it. I've got to readjust the camera. It's moved and I can't do it in the middle of the stream because anything can happen. Alright, so we've got 2 screws in, and we can now get some more screws out. Come on. Come on. Right. Come on. There we go. Right. We'll get this last one in place. I will have to probably move the light because I'm now starting to overheat. Yeah, this camera is really moved and it's a bit of a nightmare. Try and keep it all in shot. And we'll just give that nice little nip up. Nice and tight, like that. Right, we haven't lost anything, so that's a good thing. Alright, so we are now looking for this into and that there. And again, it's got a little cutout, so I don't know if they want to run a cable for it or what. Probably have a look at the instructions in a minute. I don't want both screws. I only want one. Come on. There we go. Here's one. Alright. There we go. So, first one. Go from there. Do a little working. Oh. Let's see if I can get it back in shot. Work it in. There we go. That's reasonably tight. And yeah. What have I missed in chat? Seems to have gone shooting past. Yeah, I said hi. Buffering. Hi Dap. I see you hijacking your partner's viewing screen. That didn't sound right. Probably just locating yourself. I can't see anything broken, so it must be just locating itself. Right, let's grab one more screw. And yeah, so whoever packaged this up obviously got the wrong piece in it. It's probably just autopilot. Right, so we'll grab that last one there. Give it a little work in as well. Right. Ooh. There we go. Do I have any plans for school holiday? I'm not too sure. I think we've got holiday booked sometime soon. When's the holiday, Rabbit? August time, so it'll be summer holiday where we have something. Yeah. The whole family's going. All of us. So if you're out and about and you see a big crowd, it's just me and the family. Yep. Right, so we've got that on. I will test, show you how to test as well, but I can't put that in there to put it on underneath because obviously it doesn't work. So yeah, I know a couple of people will be watching this later, oh, ouch, and they will be laughing and giggling because I've got a piece from the previous issue, or 2 issues ago or so, for this one. Alright, so we're going to go to a bit of testing. Let's move that over to there. Put these screws away in the screw bag. I'm looking for a nice set of pots to put the screws in. So yeah, I've got all my Eddie Stobart there, and I've got my Titanic stuff there. So, but yes, there is another build coming, and that is a joint build with a Wabbit. So we'll see how things turn out, and I think we probably are going to do that at the weekends. Be one stream every 2 weeks, or every week there'll be a stream of this other thing. But anyway, going back to this micro switch, if I bring it up, it might click. Well, that tells us that that part's working, but is it actually working? Is the joints here? Are the joints in here? Okay. Are the ends here? Okay. Who knows? Is there a break in the cable? No one knows. So what we're going to do... What's that? Oh, if they move house, let them move house. I wouldn't. Alright, so what we're going to do, I'm going to bring in my little trusty little tester. I brought the mini one here because I'm not going to bring the big one because the big one is quite bulky and you won't be able to see the screen properly. So what we do, this one has a settings for diodes, sort of thing, and I won't put the light on because you won't be able to see anything, but I will set it so you've got sound. So obviously this works quite well. If it's like this, you won't hear any sound, and you know there's a fault. Put it together and you've got the sound, so you know that there is something there. So what I'm going to try and do is get these ends on. If not, I'll go to my additional set. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get these on. I might need a second pair of hands, but we'll give it a go. Right, if I can get them touching. Nope. We'll change these ends to the other set, which I've actually got out ready, just in case. Right, let's move them probes to one side. We'll get these leads from my multi-function tester, which is obviously quite a big beast. So we'll put the red one in there. There we go. Put the black one in there. Alright, so you can still see the display, which is great. Lead's still there. Alright, what I'm going to do, instead of putting the probes on, I'm actually going to put the crocodile clips. I'm going to say, crocodile clips, they're too big. But on the end of the crocodile clips is a needle. So that's going to make it a lot easier. And that's on, same with the black one. And then what we do, we'll insert them and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we won't stab ourselves with needles. Let's go this, get in like that, so it shouldn't have any sounds. Oh, we might need a spare set of hands. Right, let's get close. Right, let's make sure they actually work. Yeah, get something there, so they do work. Get them in there like that. Hold it in. Ah! Cool. Try again. There we go. Right. It keeps falling out. Now, people. Right, so got that in there like that, and yep. There we go. It does work, so we are good to go to make sure it works. So that is how you test some of the equipment to make sure it works before fitting it, because obviously there's like a little cradle that goes around it and then it screws on. You've got to really push that in home into the cradle. And you do that and then fit it all, and then when you come to power it up, it doesn't work. Oh, spammer, go away. And it doesn't work, then you've got to like take it all apart, and there'll be loads of issues and loads of faults to work out afterwards. So let's take that part now, put that over there, and we can go on and see how things turn out. So let's put that back there. Right, so we know that that works, and yeah, we've got another part. So where's the bag with all the additional parts? Because obviously we've got parts for the old door bits where it was bent and out of shape. No, it's not that one. Must be in with the screws. So let's see. Here we go. So we've got like set hinges, springs, and the mechanism. I think that's going to be too big to go in there. I might have to grab. I think I've got one somewhere, a slightly bigger bag. Yeah, just about fits in there, and we can put that in that one. So, Stobart, you're going to get a phone call from me in the morning. That's the third one this week. It'll be. Obviously, I phoned up to inquire, and what my thoughts were was correct. And so yeah, then obviously had to talk about the Titanic, because obviously it's same company or same sort of stuff. And now yeah, we actually had a different part fitted. So yes, there's that. Right, let's go ahead and grab the book. Ooh. My foot's gone numb. Bye bye rubbish. Right, so we'll put the switch in with the rest of the stuff, and we have a look at the book, issue 14. So let's see what we've got then. So we are missing, yeah, we're missing a 1405, which is the holder for cable. So I was right. Yes, we've done all that right. This is fine. Wings, pedals. Now, what's this one? Yeah, they've still got the wrong text for the screws. I'm getting caught up in the cable now. Ouch. Alright, so let's see what we've got then. So yeah, it's telling us to put the silver pedal in the middle, so the accelerator in the middle and the brake to the outside, but they've got it round the wrong way. I think a lot of people have raised that concern with them. This is what I was on about. The micro switch goes inside the block. We are missing that block, so it's not all 100% looking right, but we are still enjoying the build, and we are going to carry on with the build. Oh, sneaky peek, I was right for that, but we don't know who goes under the wheel arches. And yeah, we've got all them in. They're screwing it on with the back wall on, but they're only holding it for the picture. So yeah, if you try screwing it in that position, you'll certainly break your back wall. Alright, so you're changing the looks, so that's going to be interesting. Oh, that's a nice train. There we go, more changing the looks. Oh, goes on for a couple of extra pages. What we've got here then, motorways of the UK, early days. And yeah, okay, and something there. And then we obviously got our next one, which is the cab tilt crank and supports. Okay, so that's in issue 15. So what we're going to do again, we're going to grab the folder and bring it back in, and slot that back in like that, and that would be some reading later on, I think. Alright, so there we go. And we'll give that a little close up, and then we'll move on to 15. Yep. Alright, so but before then, we'll simply go ahead and do a quick ad break again so we can get ourselves sorted out. So be right back, and here we go for another ad break. So 3, 2, 1, and ad break. So thank you very much for the ad break for those that are watching it on Twitch. 15, we're going to get ready. Obviously, I'll just open packets up, going straight into it, and then see where we go wrong afterwards. Touching the wood that we've got, it's been going good. So other than that missing parts, an additional part that we don't need, might be used somewhere else. Who knows? I've got a few more seconds to go, and then we are good to go. I'm going to quickly adjust the light. No, I've got to bring the light back because it's now got really dark in my corner. So I might have to invest in one of them halo lights. So what's going? Right, we should be almost back. So yeah, we are. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, and welcome back from the ad breaks. So you did have the ad break, thank you very much, and we are now going to crack on with number 15. So let's go ahead and grab this back. 3, 2, 1, and yeah, it's just cutting straight in, so we've got to try and work that out while it's not fading still. Alright, so yes, that light is really beating on me. So here we go. So let's open it up and go ahead and grab this out. So it's all to do with the cab, so we'll bring it back in, and we don't really have many pieces. So I don't know if people have been complaining not enough pieces for the price. Well, I reckon later on we're going to get some really big expensive pieces, and it would all warrant the price settings. I have been looking on websites for the Titanic electronic bit that I've seen, and yeah, that for 3 of them you can pick up for about £5. So yeah, oh, these are plastic. I thought they might have been die cast. What else we got here? So we've got all this. Oh, I've got a couple of clips. DPO2s. I know we've got some DPO2s. So we'll grab them once. I'll use the open packets first, so we can keep as many closed packets as we can. And we're going to be getting a few more over the time. That's 5 DPO1. We want DPO2, DPO4, DPO5, that's what we just had, DDO2, DPO3, DDO2. No, so we want DP. Did I just throw one down? DD, DP, DP, DD. Let's go through it again. DP, DP. So we are looking for the 2. DPO2. There we go. There's one there. DD, DP, and bag of little bits. So yeah, we've got 1, so that's all right then. So the next one will obviously have an additional one. Let's put that up there, and we'll see how things turn out. So we've got, oh, that looks quite interesting. A couple clips and a couple bars there. So let's see, where's the, there we go. So yeah, so that, so put it in there. So we'll make a start on this handle or collar. Let's see, so obviously this will just pot guessing. Are we missing anything? According to the previous book, we're not. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this must sit. This is the handle to go up. Let's see. Is that sitting there? I would have thought so. But then what does that clip to? I would have thought that would clip to something. We don't need to adjust it, we can always adjust it afterwards. Unless, right, we'll put the little clips on first and clip on that one. Oh, make sure it's inside for yourself. So that goes there, sort of like that. Right, I'm gonna. So that must go. Like that. I'm not sure. Feels like we're missing something. Is that supposed to go there? So it hooks over. To me, that's how it feels like it's got to go there. But it won't go like that. So will it go there? I think I might actually have to have a look. That will fall out that way, so right, we'll give it a go. Right, we'll put them back on. And we'll definitely give it a little push out afterwards. It's quite hard to see where things go without looking. It looks like it goes on there. Looks like we can slide them off afterwards if we need to adjust. Yep. Oh, almost lost that one. Right. That's a bit of a fiddly one. See if we can get one on first and then we'll work it out afterwards. So there we go. I think, is that home? It looks like it's sort of like home. We'll move it right over, and if we've got to adjust it afterwards, we'll adjust it afterwards. Right, and we'll get that in there. There we go. So we must lift that up, cab tilts over. So if it sits like that, then we lift that up and the cab tilts. So flick. Let's see if I can do it this side. So we lift this up and then cab tilts. And we tilt it back, lift it over, and then it locks it in. Yeah, that'll probably do. Alright, so that's that bit. Now we have these additional pieces here. So that's left, that's right. So these must, right, that one was see it. Right. That's got a little L there, so that's left, which is this side. Let's go somewhere. Like I said, this is all just guesswork at the minute. Oh. A little pin there, so I must plug in somewhere. No. Aha, so that goes there, and that connects into there. Right, okay. Okay, I see it. So, right, so we screw that in there. So where's the screw for that one? Screw is correct. It's just underneath that cushion, the under the passenger mat. So maybe they should put mats in after this piece. That would be ideal. Screwdriver. Drop that in there. Come on, and there you go. And we'll screw it in. Yeah. Get that screwed in there nicely. Go away, spam. We don't want spam. Right. So, goes just there. Come on. There we go. Now we've got to quickly come to back here. Open this up, and that goes either side of that, which is fine. Just make sure it goes in, which it doesn't quite go in. But it's in now. It's in one side, but not the other. There you go. Force it in. Gentle force in, and that's good to go. Right. And then these must go in a little bit tighter. Come on. Come on. Come on. Clip on. There we go. They don't go any higher. They do clip in place. Alright, so that's reasonably tight. So there must be another screw somewhere for this. I see two. They're not quite there. So that's that packet gone. So I'll quickly open this one up. EPO2. Take the corner out. We'll try to take the corner out. So looks like there's about 3 screws per one. We can go ahead. So the next one is in there. Here it lines up nicely. Come on. You're not lining up, are you? Looks like it might be slightly bent out of shape. Let's see if I can get some sort of perch on it. So let's loosen this one off then. See if that will give us that little bit of leeway. Get it back on there. Ah, it's now lining up, and it's going in. There we go. A looks like there's one goes in the top here. I always thought that'd be a smaller screw or something. Right, so we'll put that. Oh, come on. Get on the tip there properly, mate. Oh man. Come on. Right, so we'll get that perched in there. Yeah, we can't really screw this one in because of the back wall. Come on. Why aren't you going in then? So you just need a little move to the side, and we can get you in there. You're a bit too far. There we go, it's gripped and it's going nice and tight. There we go, and we might as well tighten this front one up while we're here. There we go, so that's all nice and in and tight, and yeah, we've just got to adjust these little clips again. I'm not really keen on them. I'm not sure are they supposed to go all the way through? I don't think they can go all the way through. So we'll leave that down on the little bump stop on it. It's got like a bump stop just there. So now we've got this one, so it's sort of like sits in the same sort of angle. There we go. Alright, so that covers that screw. So it's next to the rubber bung or the rubber peg, and sits across there. So this one goes across the driver's seat. That's probably why we haven't learnt how to fit the driver's seat. There you go, I've got them sort of lined up. Let's grab. Right, we've got more screws than we wanted. That's fine because we can always put back. Alright, so let's get that on the end. On you go, come on you get. There you go. And we're going to do that centre one. Come on. There we go, it's taking. It's almost there. There we go, so that's in place. The front and back. So we'll do the back one. Let's get the screw on. Come on. Oh, we're just plunking the hole. Right, we'll try and do this back one as best and safe as we can. There we go. Back's in place, and now we'll do the front. It's just behind the gear stick. There we go. Is it taking? Right, let's give it a little bit of pressure on it. There you go, now it's taking. There we go, so now that's in. And I think that is the issue and now done for that part of the build. Well, don't worry, we've still got one more left. Alright, so we'll put these screws away with the other screws. In there goes that one. Oh, let's just place them underneath there. So that's what it's looking like underneath. Getting smarter. Alright, so got something to play. The only thing we can play now with is that, or the brake pedal, which doesn't really have much little play on it. The accelerator doesn't really have much play. We could have a little wobble, but it's not really wise to. That's still in place, so that's alright. I've had it upside down a few times, but otherwise it's now starting to look quite nice underneath. And there we go. So let's get all these packets of rubbish together so we can get it all in the bin in one hit. Right, so let's move that down there, and we'll grab the booklet. Move the rubbish to one side again, and we'll take a look at issue of 15, and then we've got 16 afterwards. So yeah, we've got, yeah, we had all them pieces, which is fine. Alright, so what we've got here then? So yeah, we did work it out for ourselves, and yeah, so we should have left the crank off a little bit first. It does go where it says. I do think clips go all the way through. Can be seen flush, which they are. Right, okay. So not sticking through. So yeah, and obviously we can't put the cable in yet because we don't have it. Well, we've got the cable, but we don't have the holder. So what's this then? Additional depots. Oh, Shandy Bass. That's quite interesting. What else we got? Deborah, the Mercedes 1834, and then there we go. So we have the passenger seats. That's the back with armrests. So there we go. So what we're going to do again is be right back, and we'll run another ad break. So give me a minute. Oh no, hang on. Before we do that, where is it? We didn't put it away, so let's bring the folder back out, and we'll put it away first. We'll go one hook, two hook, and in it goes. Alright, so we've got obviously 16 to go, which is there, and yes, let's see how it goes. So we'll try that again, be right back, and we'll do the 6-second ad break. So 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Bear with us. So there's the ad break started, and we'll bring that in. So we don't need cab anymore, so we can put that away, and we'll do a follow-up with all the pieces at the end. Right, so we won't need any of these tools as well. So let's put the screwdriver away. Right, screwdriver's away. We can put the screws away as well. Won't need the screws or anything like that again for a little while. So that can go away in the pouch. Oh, don't want to forget the knife, because we won't go open packets with the knife no more. Right, so let's get that all zipped up and away. I'll deal with the crocodile clips later because it'll go somewhere else. So right, okay, so welcome back after the ad break. Thank you very much if you had the ad break, and we are now going to go diving in on the last issue of this lot, which is issue number 16. So which one is it? That one? There we go. So issue number 16, probably going to be one of the hardest ones out of this one. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Alright, so 16, we have what looks like, oh, I was going to say, where's the armrests? The armrests are there, the rubber, back plate, the frame, and some screws, which are, oh, we do need a screwdriver, but we need the other one, the smaller one. So let's open it up and see what we've got. So pop that one, make sure it's all come out. So that's them bits. Come on, get past that staple. Come on. Right, we've passed the staple. Alright, there we go. So we do need screws. Need DPO ones. I know we got a DPO one. So let's grab screw pack back. Alright, DPO ones. I know we've got some. Alright, so there. We lost a DPO2. I'll put that back in there. That's why I need to find myself a case to put the screws in, so we don't lose them all. Bag of bits. It's DPO1, and that is obviously a DPO1 as well. And those are DPO1s, but we'll use that one because it's only a small packet, and we'll keep the big one together. So we place them back in there. Come on, put them all in there. Job done. Right, and then obviously we'll grab the smaller one, and we'll make a start on this. So we have the vinyl and the frame. So we've got, oh, that's a bit of a rough thing. We've got a couple of holes both sides. So the big holes must be for the frame to go through, and the smaller ones are for the armrest. So obviously you've got to make sure it curves in the right direction. It's pointless having it that way, because one, you might be able to get the back plate on, but it won't go on nicely. But we make sure it goes the right way so it all blends the same way, and we'll just poke it through the holes. So we'll do on one side. Yeah, they're both same sort of sizes. Put the bottom hole through first, because it's got a bit that comes off, and the other one falls in nicely. And we'll just do the same to the other side. Big part in through, and then the other one, because they've got like little keys. And we'll make sure it's fully home. Like enough, there is no tabs on this one, because normally you have a tab here, one or two up here, one this side and one or two this side, but there is no tabs this time. So we're getting it in together like that. That camera really needs to be moved. And then we've got the back plate. Obviously we've got to make sure it sits in the right way round, and no, it goes this way. Yeah, it sort of like goes like that. And then we've got to make sure that there's no obstruction, and we just get it to place on and clips in nicely. It's an alright fit down the bottom here and around the sides, but it does look a little bit short on the top here. So don't know if I can get that little squeeze together somehow. that's all in. Now the armrests, what we do, these are sided, yep, so can they actually go all the way up? Or is there like a little stopping point? So yes, there's a little stopping point there, and then it goes all the way up. So what we do, we'll grab one of the screws, well, open up, give us the screw. Oh, that's quite strong. I've not magnetised these at all because I don't have a magnet for it. And oh, which one was it? It's this one, wasn't it? Yep. So we'll place that there in the upright position, and we'll gently put the screw through. Ooh. Get it lined up just right. Little back turn, so we can little wiggle back and forth so we can get a nice bite. Right, come on, work with me please. Right, we won't do it this way, then we'll do the old-fashioned way, make a start, give it its own little taper first, and then we'll put it in properly afterwards. Right, so get you look just there, just a gentle bit of pressure. Aha, it's going. And yeah, we don't want it too loose. Obviously don't want it too tight, so that's there. So something still needs to go a little bit tighter. There we go. Perfect. So what we'll do, we'll leave that in the upright so it doesn't get snagged on anything and snap. So that's that one. That one can go in the bin as well. That in there with that, in there with that, and that, and that. Alright. So now we've got one screw left to get from this. Make sure we can read the packet. Come on. Down there with the others, thank you. Take the corner out. And then we'll just get this last screw out. Oh, that reminds me. I was supposed to do a game stream really. Right, no, we only want one. There we go. And you go back with the others. Right. So here we go. So we've got that ready. And then we'll just rotate over. Get this one in place. Give it a little bit of height so we can see where we're going. Right, and then we'll just put it through. Come on. Here we go, it's going, it's going. In tight. Take it back a little. There we go. So that is the passenger seat done. Right. Oh, yeah. Put the managed to turn around then. So there you go. One passenger seat back part done. So hopefully in the next 30 days we should have another delivery. I've lost count how many deliveries that is now, because we are due another gift. I think that's the last gift as well, which is a little lorry itself. I might even put that in the giveaway of 200. Unless there be a separate giveaway. Right. Here we go. Sorted. Right, let's put that back over there. So let's do a quick rundown with everything we've got. So let's try to put stuff in place where it's supposed to go. There we go. Let's start putting some bits in place. So that obviously sits in there, and we get that part. Obviously you get the door, sits on this side, so I'll place it like that. Driver's seat, well, the driver's seat position is starting to look a lot better. There we go. That side's quite heavy. Let's just place that underneath there a minute. Give it a little bit of weight, make sure I don't hurt myself. Obviously the switch goes underneath, we'll just put that to one side a minute. We have the front grille. Obviously it sits about there. We have the bumper, as always. I believe the wheel is for that side, and that wheel is for that side. There we go. That is all the pieces. So yeah. What's coming up is obviously this door will be coming up. I think it's 19 onwards, something like that. So we've got at least 3 issues of the the passenger door to follow, and then we have engine parts as well. So I think the engine parts will be in the 2 streams after this one. Let's put that in there like that, and then we'll place that part seat there, and we'll place that on top there like that. So I'll now need to try and find a bigger box to store it all in. So obviously we don't want to lose much, but it is definitely taking shape. Oh, before anyone says anything, we almost got the booklet. We have the booklet there, and we're going to go ahead and see what we got. So obviously it is quite easy putting stuff together. It's not 100% rocket science, but we do like it. Alright, so what we've got here then, we have all the parts which we've already said. Obviously a spare screw, and yet they got the numbers still wrong, PB, and we had DD sort of thing. We didn't need to use the warm water, so that's good, or hot water. And then yeah, in the frame, why has that got a pokey out bit down there? Mine doesn't have that pokey out bit. Yeah, we've done that. Yeah, see it's poking out down the bottom there. Mine doesn't. Got the arms in place. Yeah, we'll screw them in. Well, we've left them up so they don't snag on anything. Edward's Progress. So yeah, I've seen that on the Facebook pages. More of the progress. The M6 motorway. So it's talking quite a lot of up around where they are. Looks like, and then obviously 17 is the seat bottom. Yeah, 17 seat bottom. 18. What's 18? I wonder. 18 is something to do with on-off switch somewhere around by the passenger foot. I think someone said it's a jerry can. And there's only like a couple of parts, and they wanted like a tenner for it. Like I said, it might not seem like it now, but later on it would be. 19 I know is the door, 20 is the door, 21 is the door, 22, 23 and 24 is engines, because obviously I've got that information from the website. So yes, the website is obviously in the description of the video as well. So There we go. So this puts it away and see how things are. So alright then, so just gone quiet now. All because of a move. So that's not a good thing. You killed my chat talking about move. Well, you're going to hire Eddie Stobart to move? Because they are moving the nation. There we go. So we got all that. I won't show on screen that I'll put the Titanic in it. But we gently, ouch, move all the booklets. So yes, it is starting to fill up. There we go. I wonder if I can get a new one of these printed off and have me in the seat there. Be interesting if I could do that. Yeah, I've got loads packing up now to do. I've got the tester put away, the leads from the tester, the leads for the other tester, which is down there. Down there. It is quite big, quite powerful, and I don't think it's going to be actually suitable for this build, but we're there. But we will keep the needles to hand so they can go back in the sewing box, and got the probes. I do have one of my old hobbies. A repeat customer has just come back to me asking me to do a repair. That's what I'm going to do there. They wanted that repaired because something's gone wrong, so they've asked me to repair it, so I'll just wait for that to turn up. That's just a little insight of what I used to do. So yeah, I've also done one of them for a celebrity as well, a miniature for their dinner suit. If you can tell me which celebrity I've done one of them for, when I get that mini lorry, that can go to you. So there we go. That's what I'm going to do with that mini lorry. So whoever can tell me exactly which celebrity I've done a miniature for, you'll get the mini lorry that comes in the 7th delivery. So you've got between now and the 7th delivery to enter that competition. So yes, we do have an additional competition. The only way to enter that is on the YouTube comments. It would not be mentioned on Facebook. It won't be mentioned on Discord. It's obviously mentioned here on Twitch, but obviously you won't be able to respond back. But if you want to take part in that mini competition, which celebrity have I done the mini for? And I'm not going to tell you what one it is, but they did have their own miniature. Well, they got their own original large one, and I've done a miniature for them. So if you can tell me which celebrity I've done a miniature for, you'll get the lorry that's coming in the 7th delivery. There you go. I will only accept any comments on the YouTube video between now and the 7th delivery. So start hunting out all them celebrities and find out which one I've done a miniature for, and I actually gave it to them in person as well. So let's see if any of yous have been following me that long would have known. So good luck in taking part in that little competition. I know a few people that I do follow. They do watch some of the streams. I don't know if they watched the whole stream. This will soon find out, because obviously it's now come to the end, and I will go like that. I will do the last 60-second update, and then I will give a quick recap of the competition, which I just came up on the spot. So 3, 2, 1, ad break. So there's the ad break. We are now going to talk a bit more about it as well. So a few years ago I'd done a miniature, and that miniature I actually gave to this celebrity in person. They enjoyed it, and I've actually seen them wear it as well. So you might want to go around all the social media accounts, see if you can spot them. I'm not saying where I saw them wear it, because that gives it away too easily. I'm not going to say which celebrity, because obviously that's what you've got to tell me. And we should be able to see how things turn out from it. So yes, I'm not going to tell you exactly where I met them to hand it to them. That obviously gives it away as well. You can just do a quick search where it is. So all those that's just come back from the ad break, thank you very much. And like I was saying, on the 7th delivery we should get a little mini lorry, and that will be given to the winner of this on the spot competition of which celebrity I done a mini for and gave it to them. So you now need to work out which one it is, and you need to put it down in the comments of the YouTube video, and we will soon find out what it is. And if no one gets it right, then unfortunately I can't give it to anyone, and I will just have to stick it with my collection. So let's see where I'm on the wrong page. I need to switch pages now. So yes, we've done what we can. I will have to contact about the problem with that issue. They're probably just going to send out the whole complete issue, which is fine. It just means I've got a few spare parts, which isn't too bad. Yes, other than that, all I can say is thank you very much for coming along. Don't forget to have a look at the links, which I'm just going to put up in the chat now. Links, there you go. So come join us on the Discord, where we obviously have some rules, a command you just type in and you gain access to the rest of the Discord. Yes, we do have competition on there that's due to expire soon. We also have all the gameplays we do, the builds we do, and the normal chat rooms. If you haven't yet, come join us over on the Facebook. See all the other bits and pieces we get up to. Find all the old links, messages I've put out, and things like that. If you haven't yet, go over to the Fiverr store. Take a look around. You might find something that you might be interested in. If you wish, go ahead and purchase it, because all the money goes back into the company and not the pockets of the people. We also have the Instagram page, where we have all your photos, and behind the photos are links to all the videos over on YouTube. The links that I used to do for Twitch, they're all now broken because they only last for 14 days. Let's see, if you haven't yet, come join us on the Twitter. Be one of the Twitter people that we read out for a chance to grab the top 3 spots. It seems to be the same 3 people. Around 99% of the time it's the same 3 people. So we'll see who are the lucky winners are for that one. If you haven't yet, come join the main YouTube channel, where we play Lego games, we play Minecraft games, we play any family friendly games, and we are also doing little mini builds of Lego for the Lego game Dimensions. If you haven't yet, and you are watching us on the adult channel, which is the YouTube adult channel, which is the After Hours, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. And there's obviously the thumbs up on any of the contents. If you think I've been a spoon, or it's been a spoon moment, click on the notification bell to get notified for when we release videos. You can select the all, personal, or whatever it is. Leave a comment, especially on this episode. Leave a comment of the celebrity you think I have done a miniature for and gave it to them. So yes, on the adult channel, we've obviously got the Eddie Stobart build, we've got the Titanic side, we've got something new starting very soon, and we also had the Lego Child, also known as Baby Yoda, that was on the channel as well. So, other than that, it is quite late, it is getting on now, so all I can say is thank you very much for coming along and watching. It has been great, and I will see you on the next stream. I think it's going to be family friendly channel. I'll see you on next stream. Bye for now. Alright, where is that thing? Right. Oh, come on, stop, please. Oh man, come on. Stop. Please stop. OBS, come on.